Hello, Eva. We're just waiting for the raid. Or Eve. Welcome in. Oh, I'm going to cast myself. Hold on. Live now. All right. We are streaming on YouTube and Facebook. Awesome. Here is Nancy's here. Welcome back, Nancy. I am a little bit out of my element. I'm going to be honest. I love the jewelry, and so when I start selling like hard goods, it's a little nerve-wracking. Yes. Awesome. So I'm just going to wait for Dee to be done with her live sale. I know she's doing a Fenton giveaway over there, and then she'll rate here. But Dee, if you haven't met her, she is kind of like leading the way for live selling over here on our antiques and collectibles marketplace. So that is awesome. So go get to know her and her shows. She's actually really knowledgeable, specifically about glass. And I really appreciate that about her, because that is something I am definitely learning. Oh, I see the raid coming in. Hello, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. All right. So, welcome. Merry Christmas. Happy hard goods. We have all the people coming in, and then make sure that you stick around because we have a train full of sellers, and not necessarily new sellers, but newer to our Lilyworks Antiques and Collectibles. So yay, let's get this party started. What should I start with, you guys? Should I start with jewelry or hard goods? Because I'm kind of out of my element when it comes to hard goods, but I have some jewelry for sure. So I see a lot of people that I know. You guys are my people. Yay. All right. I guess I'll start off with this little treat. This is going to be a little treat bundle. I like these little treat bundles. So here's number one, and it's going to come with this bezel set. I believe these are glass dangle earrings. They're heavy. Don't mind my fingers. I just painted, and I'll show you guys soon. This is like the surprise upcycle that I did over there in the corner. And it was like, in my latest YouTube video, I said, come to the show to see what the upcycle looks like. So I was just painting and finishing. But anyways, we have this Christmas tree glass dish. It has some dichroic elements fused onto it. And this would be really sweet as like a fruit dish for the holidays, little treat dish, or obviously to hold your jewelry. So it's not marked or anything, but a little sweet little start to our day. Let me pull this one up. This one is starting at $5. Now shipping is $4. Unless you've already purchased something, it is going to be 50 cents per piece. And if you've already purchased yesterday, then we are going to be combining shipping from yesterday. So again, $4 for the first piece, 50 cents for everything else after that, unless you purchased something yesterday. So we're going to run this bundle together for $5. Are you guys ready? Let's get in the Christmas spirit and start. And she is running. Marissa is in for $5. We're at 20 seconds for the bundle. And Erin for $6. It does, yes. Oh, a little candy dish. And then what is this called? Slag glass? Dee, is this called slag glass, Felicia? Right? Erin, you got it for $6. So cute. All right. I think, yep, you have a bag from yesterday. So let me plop that in there. Not really plop, but okay. All right. Let's do, I'm going to do this guy. I picked him up a little bit ago, and I specifically picked him up for you guys, even though I collect eggs myself. So I like to collect the egg shape for things. I have a bunch of eggs behind me, like carved wood, Swarovski, obviously the cloisonne, hand painted, like European. This one is signed. Ooh, this one is signed, but I think it's just a transfer. So I'm not even sure who this is by. It's 1982, so a vintage piece, and he is part of the theme with his poinsettias, right? So stinking adorable. And he is going to be running for, let's see, he is running for 5. And start. There is our sweet raccoon. We have Felicia in for 5. And I think he's holding a little bell and holly. Does he have eyelashes? All right, we're at 12 seconds for the raccoon egg. And 4 more seconds. And Felicia, you get our little raccoon egg. Thank you so much for your bid. Okay. Thank you. All right, let's do, let's do, I get to choose. What do I want to choose? Let's do these sweet earrings. These actually are coming out of my collection, and I've worn them. They are blue. They kind of look like sapphires that are haloed, and they are by the brand Roman. So they are marked Roman on the back. They are foil backed, and they're really pretty studs. Totally look like sapphires. There we go, up close, pierced. And these are starting at 5. And these are running. Little perfect for the winter season that we are not in, but it's the theme. Okay, Annette is in for 5. And we're at 7 more seconds for the studs. And Annette scored these for 5. Awesome. Grab this. Thank you. Okay. All right. Next, let's do this one. I'm out of my comfort zone with this one because I don't necessarily know what it is, but you know, the ideas are endless. Okay, so here we go. It's closed in the back and open in the front. So here are your choices if you choose to buy it. You could put a candle in here and then it would, like, the lights would come through it. You can put water in here and then go lightly pour your or like lightly water your plants. Or what I thought was super amazing and what I would use it for is kind of like a cascading flower frog situation with like air plants or something like that, where you would, you know, put your flowers in. It's a cheese grater. It is not a cheese grater. And then you would like put some into the holes, but the ones that don't have the long stems and stuff like that. So this is Christmas themed because it has like snowflakes on it. You guys can see in the glaze, they have it like snow themed. It is marked with something, And the ideas are endless. Not a hockey goalie mask, or it can hold potpourri. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that, I mean, we're thinking of all kinds of ideas for this. And let's see. This one is starting at 8. And start. There we go. And it has smaller holes on the sides and bigger holes in the center. Okay, we're at 9 more seconds. Oh, turn it around to a wall and a reflection of light glows on the wall. Oh, it's pretty decorated on this side. That would make sense. All right, this one ended. Let's move on. Ooh, who wants to purchase Gideon's pick of the day? So I don't know if you guys saw, yeah, you said you used to sell Party Light. I don't think this one's Party Light. That one looks like a handmade piece, but that makes sense. What did Mel say? Mel said, what did she say? Mel, winner idea. Okay, well, I can't see what Mel said. But Gideon picked this one out from the store, and I didn't realize he picked it out. I was shopping in my YouTube video for Christmas stuff for today, and I know a lot of people love their nutcracker stuff. This is metal, and it definitely can crack some nuts. So we have a nutcracker, 2006, and I saw Gideon holding it, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I told him, I mean, he doesn't really care, but I told him I would sell it here. So here we go. And I actually displayed it really cute in my YouTube video. Be sure to watch it, make some comments on it, and show all the love, because we're trying to grow that side of YouTube. It's the Lilyworks Antiques and Collectibles YouTube channel. Anyways, we will be done talking, and I know someone needs this. Someone is going to need a nutcracker in their life. This one's starting at 5, and start. And he is running. Nancy is in at 5. Nancy says she does need the nutcracker. And we're at 10 more seconds for the nutcracker. 2 and 1. Nancy, awesome. You get the nutcracker. Woohoo. Okay. Let's do this one. I got this from the antique. Now, this is going to be like a deal for you guys, because it's going to be another 2-for-1. Okay, so I got this one at the antique store. It's little velvet egg trinket box, and it's a beautiful green color and like a filigreed base. And then we open up, and it is lined. And I'm including these super sweet porcelain filigree and prong set purple rhinestones earrings. So these are so lovely and romantic. So this is going to be like a little set, and I thought that this was so sweet together, and I'm starting it at 10. And we have Kathy in at 10 for the set. Annette for 11. We're at 15 more seconds. And 6 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Annette, you get this for 11. This is so sweet. Love it. Okay. Next, let's do Let's do these Homco boy and girl characters. So it's going to be another like 2 for bundle. And she is holding on to the Christmas tree. And he is holding on to his scarf with some presents. And they're just really sweet. And I love the coloring on them. A very retro vintage pastels. So if you do pastel retro vintage Christmas, they would fit right in there. And they are marked on the bottom. They have their numbers. They are Homco right there. So there they are. They're so sweet. So if you have a boy and a girl, or a grandson, granddaughter, or this could be you and your husband when you were little, there they are. And this one is starting at 10. So 2 of them for $10. And start. And Mel is in the lead for 10. We're at 15 seconds for the sweeties. And 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome, Mel. These are coming your way. They are so sweet. I love them so much. Okay, let's do a jewelry piece. And this one is going to be one of the nicer pieces. This is going to be like a little treat treasure. So if you weren't watching, watch now. Here is the treat treasure that I'm pulling in today. It has a really beautiful iridescence to some of the stones. I do even see some thistles in there. Big iridescent cabochon. You can even see me. Hello, everybody, in the cabochon. There's like very, I don't know, maybe it's just smudges. Let me just make sure. I thought I saw like, oh, very, very light scratching to the iridescence. You see that? Very light, but pretty good. And then here's the back. So foil backed rhinestones, unmarked, and very heavy, well-made chain. So long chain. Ooh, just the whole thing feels really nice. And of course, colorful, gorgeous, ooh la la, all the things. And if nobody buys this, I actually am like, oh, I love it so much. I want to wear it right now. It's about a 28-inch chain. And I'm a little insane because I think I might, let's see what I'm starting this at. Hold on. I don't want to miss. Oh, here we go. Okay. Starting this at 10, you guys. Okay. Merry Christmas. Starting it at 10 and start. And this one is running. Uh-oh, Michelle, I was not saying anything in case nobody bid. And then I could wear it. All right, Michelle's in for 10 for this piece. 2 and, oh, Sharon's in at 11. All right, we have a tiny bit of competition. We have Michelle and Sharon for this gorgeous piece here. 2 and 1. Sharon, this is so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Goodbye, beautiful piece. Okay. I'm going to do this one. All right. So I did decide to get like an ornament, and it's kind of like ephemera and ornament. So I was looking through postcards and stuff, and I picked this one. Not only is it like vintage retro vibes, but you can use it in decor because it can become 3-dimensional. or it can become an ornament as shown here, but we're going to read it together. And I think I'm going to start it at what I paid at the antique store. So it's going to be like a little gift for whoever wants it. So let me find where it starts. It starts here. May your Christmas be jolly, as bright as green holly. And then the gold on here has a little bit of like iridescence to it. And then as joyful as singing, and Christmas bells ringing, as gay as the berry, a day that is merry. And then it says instructions to put where other folks can see or hang up on your Christmas tree. So, I mean, if it has to be folks, it can't be regular people. So if you have some folks in your life, this would be perfect. There we go. Retro Christmas theme. And if you do what I do, where you like have books that like the vintage books that stack together. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Like putting something like a little vignette with that, and this, and you have yourself like a little vintage setup here. Oh, so cute. All right. So I'm running this one at 5. And I think this is my first ephemera piece that I'm running. So I hope you love it. Let's find it. Here it is. And start. D is in for 5. Oh, D, thank you so much for bidding. That makes me so happy because I don't know about ephemera. So it makes me happy when you guys bid on it. Yay. Marissa's in for 8. You know what? I don't know if you saw my YouTube video where I was reading from a 1960s magazine, and like reading the cookbooks. Oh my gosh. All right. Awesome. Marissa, thank you so much for buying this. So fun. Well, let's do this one then. Okay. I also like got into this one a little bit because it's December 1954. And so now what I'm going to like start recommending to people is if they start getting into the reselling jewelry and collectibles, like world, antiques, all that stuff, like take a look at books like this. And the more you read it, the more it will stick in your brain. And when you see something, even if it's new, you'll be like, oh, that is 1950s style, or that's kind of similar to the Pyrex pattern in 1960s or whatever. And so just reading something like this is super adorable. So I wanted to show you some of these. So at the beginning, there's like little Christmas stories for kids. So Christmas in space, look. Okay. And then we go into A Tale of Peter Pig. Look at that. And so it looks like there's toys everywhere under the Christmas tree. And then A Cabin Adventure. The Pecoonis Indians never knew it, but they were tricked by Joe's quick thinking. And then we have The Champion. And then it goes into like arts and crafts for kids. Oh my gosh, 1950s arts and crafts. Can you even, like, I would even like, you know how I do upcycling and stuff like that? You can even take, I mean, I wouldn't, if you want to keep this as is, you can totally do that. But like taking things like this and even making ornaments or putting these, like decoupaging them onto jars and having your Christmas berries and what are those? Pine needles and things like that sticking out. Oh my gosh, that would be so pretty. And then at the end, where did I see it? So there's like a craft for girls, a craft for boys in here. Talks about sewing aprons. And then here's my favorite part, Santa's next necktie. So the kids get to be different characters and they actually get to put on their own play. Wow. Speaking of kids, I hear them with their cars on mama's door. So there's like Teeny the Elf, Pokey, Mrs. Santa, Mr. Santa. And so when I look these up, I think they're like $30 on eBay. But I'm going to start this piece at 12. And this one is running. This will give you a lot of entertainment. D is in for 12. I kind of want to just have a YouTube channel where we read vintage cookbooks and we read like politically incorrect vintage magazines. All right, and then we're at 3 more seconds. Subscribe now. Let's see. 1 year for $2. 1 year for $3.75. There we go. All right, D. I hope you enjoy this so much. Actually, you and Justine are gonna like love it. So sweet. Okay. Yay, this is going to D. Awesome. All right, I sold 2 ephemera pieces. I did something. I'm so excited. All right. This is going to be a treat. I know that Starbucks mugs they're like hit or miss, but I picked up the Christmas one because why not? And the thing with Starbucks mugs, though, is they're actually made pretty well. So I actually pick them up for myself quite often. This one is 11 fluid ounces. I almost said floral ounces. I hear another PB knocking. Yes, honey. No, honey. Okay, 1 minute. And then I'm going to throw in 3 honey sticks in case you want to have tea or whatever. And so these are the honey sticks that I have in my antique booth. And yeah, so this is going to be like a little treat bundle if you're not into like the vintage but still want to be a part of the Christmas show. Starting this one at 5. And this one is running. Nancy's in for 5. We're at 12 more seconds. Mel is in for 6. And 3 more seconds. And Mel, you're getting a little treat in the mail. Yay! And Mel doesn't live too far away from me, so it will hopefully stay safe and the honey doesn't get everywhere and everything like that. Okay, let's do a necklace. This one is a 1928, and it's supposed to look like probably garnets or rubies or something like that. Probably garnets. They're a little bit darker, and it's a sweet tassel drop down. Very delicate and feminine. Even like the chain here, very, very delicate. Let me just do a quick measure. Now this is 18 inches. Thank you, Mel. All right. And there, that is what that looks like. So delicate and feminine. Let's pull it up. Where did it go? Somewhere. Is it still? There it is. And start. And the 1928 is running. So it's not over the top bling, but still a beautiful Christmas edition. We're at 10 more seconds. Annette is in for 5. Nancy says she wants the blue brooch. I can bring that pretty soon. All right, we're at 3 more seconds. Sharon is in for 6. and Aaron at 7. And Aaron, you got it for 7. So lovely. It's very delicate. All right, I'm going to do a hard good, and then I'm going to do the blue brooch. Okay. So I'm going to do this little guy. I rescued him. And I mean, if you guys watched my YouTube video, you knew, ooh, there's still the price tag on it. Ooh, I spent $5 and I'm starting at 5. Woohoo. But I had to get him because I thought you guys would super enjoy him. So it's a Boyd's Bears, but it is damaged. So in my YouTube video, you might have seen it if you didn't, this is a Boyd's Bear trinket box. And apparently you guys might know more than me, but they can go for some good money. And it's because, so you see the star is broken, but if you have even like a brooch, stick it on there, star, done. But what's super fun is there's little things inside. So it says, bless us everyone, right? Oh my gosh. And then it has the Dear Santa with the Christmas cookies. And it says Santa's mug right there. And then under that, so it's being held up by little Holly. And then we have a little bear with little socks on. So I think that just like this right here is worth, you know, the $5 without even looking at the star. This is so stinking adorable. Look at his little like socks folding over. It is so cute. I can't even handle it. It is so stinking adorable. And so then we have on the outside, the trains are going around the Christmas tree. And then back in the back, it says, Dear Santa, I've been good. Please leave cheese whale. And it's a little hole for a mouse. Yes. And so the only thing obviously is this, but I'm like, I can't, like, it's too cute. And so I didn't even show Annalise, but then when she saw it, she was like, Mom, did you know that this did this? And so I remember growing up with Christmas stuff, and Christmas was like literally my favorite decorating time because my mom had little like vintage things and stuff like this where you would open it and like the little bear would ski around in the circle with the magnet and things would swing. Like just the little details like this is like truly like the wonder of Christmas. So rescued him, and I am going to run him for you guys for 5. Let's see if anybody wants this one for 5. Mel is in for 5. And I do know, Mel, you can totally fix the star. There's hiding in there. Okay, we're at 10 more seconds. Three, 2, and 1. Yay, this is going to Mel. So beautiful. I love it. Okay, let's do, the brooch. All right, I don't know if this is corn or something. Yes, super fun to share with the grandkids. Absolutely. And it is missing, looks like it's missing a very tiny rhinestone, possibly. Yeah, maybe a little rhinestone right there, but absolutely stunning. This is an older piece. The rhinestones are foiled back and super blingy. We're running this one for 10. And what do we think that this is? Honestly, it looks like corn. Okay, we're at 13 seconds. Nancy's in for 10. And 4 more seconds. 2 and 1. Yay, this is going to Nancy. All right, I am going to do, I'm going to do this one. Oh, this one. So this is like, I kind of put it together as a Christmas crafter lot. There are some like that you could resell. And there's some that you could craft with. So, so most of them are all intact. This one is not, it's missing a rhinestone, but if you can fix it, then yay. The only other one that's broke or missing a rhinestone is this one here. So it looks like a bunch of brooches here for Christmas, like ornaments and sleigh ride, snowman, things like that. But we're just going to do the whole Christmas lot here. You guys can see. And then I'm calling it a crafter's lot because there are, I think, 2 of them that need a little TLC or crafting or whatever you want to do. But all these textures are super fun, even if you want to make one of those like Christmas trees out of vintage jewelry. On the framed jewelry boards. So this one, where is this? Pendant lot, Christmas lot. There we go. And start. And this one is running. Mel is in for 5. Aaron at 6. Mel for 7. Five more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Mel, you got it. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. I'm going to see if anybody wants this. Otherwise, I'm keeping it. Ha ha ha. I got this 2 YouTube videos ago, and it is the push pin satin musical box. Oh, and it plays Silent Night, and it has some mirrors going on to it. Somewhere someone paid $1. I did not pay $1. I paid $15. So I paid up because I know that this is something special. Some people just do the push pin ornaments for their trees, and that is very expensive because we know like even like a set of 4 of them can go for like $75 or something ridiculous. So this is a big giant push pin, like yellowish gold tone, and it plays Silent Night, Holy Night. Someone crafted this. I don't know. What do we think? 1960s or 70s? Felicia, I feel like you would know. But I absolutely adore this. And it almost looks like it could be a tree topper in a way. So let's see if anyone is interested in it. I'm listing it here for $25 starting bid because I did pay up. See if anybody wants it. I'll let this do the singing. There we go. Your mom made them. Oh, as did I in the 70s. Awesome. Yeah, so these actually sell, like this style, the ornaments and things like that sell pretty quickly in antique stores. I rarely find them around here. All right, we're at 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. All right, this is going to stay with Rachel. And it's still going. Okay, let's do this. Let's do another little cutie. Now, this is a music box as well. Let's see. So first I was like, oh, is it a trinket box? No, it's a hanging. You can hang it from your tree if you want to. And it says North Pole, Mr. Christmas, China, 2014. And when you open it, again, Wonder of Christmas, cutie little thing. And they spin. Look at Santa is, they're circling, the little kids are circling around Santa. It looks like a pony, bear, So repeat the sounding joy, right? Repeat the sounding joy. Okay, so joy to the world. Cutie little music box that can also be an ornament. There is a tiny bit of, well, it feels a little rough right there. That might be nothing, but they're right here. Literally nothing, but I'm just showing you that there is a little something, something right there. Maybe this, I don't know, fell off somebody's tree or a cat swiped it or something, but so stinking adorable. North Pole house. And let me see where I put this one. All right, I don't see it, so I'm going to add it real quickly. I'm going to start this one at 5. Where did it go? I just had it. Oh, there it is. And start. This one is running for 5. Okay, we're at 16 more seconds. Mel is in for 5 for her grandbabies. Erin at 6. Four more seconds. 2 and 1. So sweet, Erin, you got this. All right, I'm going to show you guys my upcycle that I did. It's kind of nerve-wracking showing you guys something that I made. I'm going to be honest. But this is what I made. All right, so here we go. There's my Christmas upcycle right here. And so I picked this one to do for our Christmas show because there's like berries and things like that. Like totally looks Christmassy, right? And then this down here was all silver, like flashy, cheap looking silver. And now it kind of looks like a cement swaggy piece. So what I did is I used the Fusion paint, and Fusion paint, you don't need a primer or a top coat. And I just did a couple coats of that and then distressed it. So when you distress it, the silver actually pops through and you don't need a top coat. And then I used an IOD mold, which is Iron Orchid Designs. And I created a swag out of, it's like air dry clay. Thank you so much. You guys are appreciating my art, right? So I actually have 2 of them, but this is one I actually finished. That's why my hands are full of paint. And I think that this looks so much better. And I think that like this kind of is giving me like vintage Christmas look, and it needed this. And so this would be really great in like a vignette display. And then I used the dark wax. So you guys notice that this isn't all white. I used the dark wax, and you can see how it gets into all the crevices. So it gives it that cement aged look to it. And then I have a second one to go with it. So I'm either going to keep it or put it in my booth or something like that. But I wanted to show you guys how I did that because I am starting to sell things that you can upcycle. Thank you. So if you go to lilyworksreseller.com, I started carrying things so that we can start, upcycling things that need some love that nobody will buy. And now it's cutesy and vintage looking and beautiful. So yay, that is my project. I didn't finish it in time for the video, so I had to finish it for us here. Okay, this one is a lovely Premier Designs. And is it a Premier Designs? Let me just make sure. Yeah, Premier Designs. But I love the glass beads. So this one has kind of like a lamp work flower. Then it has the aventurine glitter in there. And then these are all glass. I don't think that these are, actually they might be. now that I'm looking at the luster on these, oh, I'm actually feeling some grittiness just with my nail. So those actually might be genuine pearls. But this is our necklace. I will be running for $5. Where did it go? Oh, here it is. And start. That one is running. And this is one of the prettier Premier Designs necklace that I have seen. So 18 inches. We're at 10 more seconds. Sharon is at 5. Nancy is 6. Sharon at 7. Five more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to get to, I'll do these 2 in a row. I did not see any Christmas ones anywhere. Google Lens did not help me. Basically, I only saw some like floral ones. So I don't know where these came from. I feel like maybe Pure One or something like that. But these are the Capiz shell eggs. And they're like kind of heavy. And they have, this is like, oh, it's actually yarn. Interesting. So it's painted and then it's textured with like a yarn or a thread. Interesting. So I'm going to run these each for, I think I have them 10 each. Let me just make sure. Let me see. Egg, where are you? Oh, I'm running it at 8. So a little deal. All right. So we'll start this at 8. All right. And this one is running. This one has poinsettias and it is really big. Like I have big hands. So this is definitely a different thing for Christmas. And the ones I did see selling online were like $30 plus. So we're at 2 more seconds. 1. All right, put that to the side. I'm going to try the other one. Here's the angel. And this one is running for 8 as well. And she has some holly berries and glitter and a horn. And again, this one's made out of Capiz shell. So Capiz egg ornament. 8 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. All right, I'm going to do, I have this Eisenberg ice here. And I know later on Marissa has an Eisenberg ice that is pink tree. And this one is marked Eisenberg ice right there, which is lovely. And yay, what more can I say? We all know about Eisenberg, so let's get this show on the road. Okay, this one's going for starting bid of 10. Sharon is in at 10 for the Eisenberg ice. Ten more seconds. Do you guys hear Pemberley? Kathy's in at 11. Four more seconds. 2 and 1. Yay, Kathy, you got it. Lovely. Okay. Next, we will do this one. I believe it's an Avon. Yes, it is. Okay. So it looks more vintage than it is with this like set in rhinestone right here, that like star shape, and it flips over, you guys. This brooch flips over to be a locket. So you can wear it either way. And or like this. Oh, look at how beautiful that is. And this one is starting. Where did it go? Where did it go? Huh. I'm going to have to add it real quick because I don't see it. So sometimes I think I've added things and then I haven't. Obviously, I have not added this. All right. Add to stream. And start. Okay, this one is running for 5. And I think this one would be a really great gift with a picture of yourself to your mom or the kids. Oh, that would be so cute. Putting a picture of the kids in and gifting it. All right, we have a net in for 5. Two and 1. Yay, Annette, you got it. Okay. Next, let's do this bundle here. This is like a snowy winter wonderland bundle. So we have some dangle clear rhinestone earrings, sparkly. Then we have these 2 snowflake, I guess they could be scatter pins, but one's silver, one's gold tone. We have some icy blue, and then we have some rhinestone hoopies, and then we have some lever back. They kind of look like medallion snowflake things. So we're going to run this one for, let's see, Snowy Bling Lot, $5 and start. Yep, a little bit of sparkle bling. Okay, we're at 13 seconds. Five more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. Let's put that back in. I think, what is this? Oh, we have a little rhinestone. Did it come off of something? I'll have to investigate. Okay. I'm going to do this brass bell. And we know brass is really hot in decor and it fits into a lot of different decor pieces. And I do brass in my Christmas decor, like the brass reindeer. And probably if nobody buys this brass bell. So I have 2 brass pieces today. And this one actually looks very old and more handcrafted. Like look at the difference here. So this one looks very handcrafted, and then this one is a Christmas theme, but I'll run them both. If anybody likes, I don't know, boho Christmas or adding the brass to their Christmas. So we'll do the tree first. I'm running this one for 8. All right, Marissa, you are in for 8 for this one. And this one would look really good, again, on like a stacked book with some like holly berries around it, with maybe even like some wood elements in there. Okay, we're at 6 more seconds. 2 and 1. Awesome. Okay, next, let's do this bell. Yay. And this one, I think, is a goat. But I also learned a little bit about bells from India. There's certain bells. I I forget what they're called, but I mean, this honestly feels like it was hand hammered almost. Like it's like weirdly, I don't know, I shouldn't say weirdly on a live show selling, but it's oddly thick. I don't know how else to describe it, but it feels handmade. All right, so this one is going to stay over here. Let's do this couple here. So if you are Czechoslovakian in your heritage, these are some little vintage Czech people, Czech dolls. So we have the boy and the girl. And let's see, it says Paneski Lidovic Krodzik. Oh, you can see I paid $5. I thought I took that one off, but I guess I didn't. All right, she fell out. Let's put her back in. And they just look really Christmassy to me. All right, let me see. So like, kind of like a, oh, a European Christmas, Felicia. All right, and I'm running these for $8 as I take this sticker off. Oh, I'm okay with, you guys know, you guys watch my videos and see what I pay for everything. All right, Felicia's in at $8. And I learned that I need to be better at sourcing hard goods for live sales because honestly, I'm like, I don't know where people are getting their hard goods for like $1 a piece because when you're doing live sales, you know, people like to get good deals. So, yay, this is going to Felicia. Maybe Dee has the trick. I need to know. I need to know what the trick is. Like buying big lots of things. But I don't know. I really like the hunt at Goodwill for hard goods. All right. So I have 4 more minutes. I'm going to give you guys options here. What didn't sell? Oh, I have these over here. So I have this pendant lot. I have this pendant lot. So I have 2 pendant lots here that I would start at 5. I have the penguin lot, which are the JJ front and back earrings with the penguin brooch. This one, I think I lowered it down to $30 starting. Wait, let me just make sure oh my gosh, yes. Okay, $30 starting bid. It is the DDD Sterling Mexico, 9.5. If anybody wants me to run that one. I lowered this set to $40 for today. Oh my gosh. So it's that Art Nouveau antique box that is lined, and then the sterling silver pendant that goes with it. So yesterday I ran it for $50, and today I'll run it for $40. So that would be another option. And then I have this one again. I can't remember. I lowered the price for this one as well. So I have the Lennox trinket box with the holly berries, and then the enamel cardinal clip-ons that go with it. And then I have these things left. So if anybody wants me to run something, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to run this one right now because honestly, this is an amazing deal and we'll see. All right, so this one is starting here. And we're at 15 seconds. And we're at 5 more seconds. 2 and 1. Okay. I'll do this mystery pendant lot here for 5 and start. All right, mystery pendant lot. We have some pendants in between. It looks like a big lucite heart in there, an apple, some little ones down there. Mel is in for 5. Yes, Desiree, I love hunting too. I do too. And Mel, you get it for 5. And let's do this lot here. So this one, I mean, you can see it a little bit better. This one that has like an agate right there. Has some kind of donkey. It has an Edelweiss flower. This looks like an owl. And yeah, some other. This one's kind of like a more boho pendant lot. So move to stage and start. And this one is running. D is in for 5. Okay, we're at 15 more seconds. And 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. D, you got it. Awesome. And so I have these things left over. I'm trying to think because I don't really want to store Christmas stuff until Christmas. But I can. So maybe I'll put some of these into the buy it now, maybe. But let's get ready to raid. Yay, let's go raid the next seller on the train. Yay, awesome. All right, let me make sure she's there. Oh, yes, Marissa, she's there. Yay.